Hi guys, Kat here, and I kind of decided, so I've been on this Bob's Burgers kick lately. I know it, you know it, the whole world knows it, and it got me to thinking when I was visiting a nearby town in the county I grew up in, that we kind of have our own, beach city. Now, it's not an ocean. I live in Michigan, so I live actually very close to Lake Michigan. And I figured I would give us a little tour of my Waterside town. So, getting right into it, if this town had an Ocean Avenue, I really think it would be Broad Street here. When I think of the main street I go to in downtown St. Joe, aside from the literal main street, I think of Broad Street. It's a beautiful street. It's a beautiful town. And is there a burger place? Is there a pasta place? No, there is not, I don't think. There is a lot of places, though. There is a bar right there, a couple ice cream places. There's a Jimmy John's. There is this cafe. Oh my goodness, Broad Street Cafe. It's so expensive, but it's so good. You would never find Bob prices in this town because the vacationers make all the prices go up. But so here is a bar. It has a little rooftop area, which is pretty cool. We've got Lana's Boutique, which I only commented on because I know the Archer fans will get a kick out of that. We have the Century Building, which is this beautiful historic building downtown that is currently home to an escape room, among a couple other things. And here is that. It is a absolutely beautiful building. Down here we do have bars. There's a tattoo shop down there, nail salon, instrument store. Down this way we have a Chinese place that is actually owned by a family I know, and some other things that I really don't know about because I don't go to St. Joe enough, even though I grew up around here. So here's a Mediterranean restaurant, another boutique, a winery. This is actually another pretty big place. Oh, State Street stuff. That's the kind of store that has, I don't know, it has good vibes. I love it. Kids store, another winery, a Five and Dime. Yes, we have an old Five and Dime. We don't have Trans Noodles, but we have Chan's Garden. Fuzzy Butts, which is a bakery for pets. A local art place called Chartreuse. Eye Doctor, some other stuff as well. More boutiques. Kilwins. It's a beautiful fudge spot. The Chocolate Cafe. If you've never had anything by the South Bend Chocolate Company, oh my goodness, it's to die for. You can kind of tell there is a lot of historic type buildings down here, which makes a decent amount of sense. There's not a whole lot down there, so I'm not actually going to worry about going down there. What I am going to do, though, is go this way. Um, oh my goodness, I didn't realize Tosi's was Italian. I was wrong. But Tosi's isn't bad. Tosi's, like, you could spend like $50 per person at Tosi's. It's like really expensive, and it's like known for being like a really good, expensive, quality restaurant. I would not compare this to Jimmy's restaurant ever. In fact, I don't think we have an Italian restaurant that's quite that bad. Oh, and then we do have Tim's too, which is an Asian grill right there. And then we have Shoes down there, which is another type of restaurant. Can't remember what kind of food they serve though. I think it's kind of like a bar type situation. I don't know. Yeah. Shoes Bar and Grill. Which looks like it's seen better days, by the way. I also didn't know they had a random canoe above their thing, but I guess they do. So now we're back to the bluff. Now there's multiple ways you can go once you're on the bluff, because you can either go pier side or beach side. I actually am gonna start pier side, and then I'm gonna walk up. I mean, beach side, and I'm gonna walk pier side. Yeah. So the pier is actually over this way, but I'm gonna pause this, and we're gonna just kind of warp a couple blocks. Okay, so we're back to the corner of Broad and Lake. So that's looking down Broad Street again. But if we were to come down here, there is this little hut looking thing that has stairs all the way down to the beach. It is honestly not very accessible to other people. Like, there is a ramp so people with disabilities can get to the bathrooms, but not really any further than that, because the bathrooms are on this thing. There's a little veranda up here, and then you have to go down these stairs to really get to the beach. Fun fact, I actually remember a circus being in town once down here. I remember because our family was too broke to pay for parking, so we had to walk a long way. Also, sorry about the heavy breathing. I'm an asthmatic. So we are officially at like beach level. And I have to breathe for a second. So we do have a pizza place right here. It is known for like having really good quality pizza that's really expensive. Like really expensive. Actually, first time I had it, I remember not really liking it, but I also had like a fever of 103, so it's also a train station, by the way, which is interesting. So yeah, there's the pizza place. They used to actually have like a little fake phone booth over here with like a Clark Kent Superman thing in it, but now there's just that dog there. So you can see the train tracks and stuff. And we don't really have anything like super cool. It's not like we have like a little like Wonder Wharf type area. But what we do have is a single carousel. I don't think there is too much more than that. I mean, I'm looking at the thing. Attractions. Yeah, I don't really think so. How long have I been talking? Too long. So the way I'm walking currently is actually straight to the beach, basically. We do have a little splash pad, but it's November, so it's not on. It is the little area with all the balls on it that I can't seem to capture because I can't see well enough. It's called like the Whirlpool Compass something or other, I think. I honestly think most of these people are probably staring at me like I'm some kind of tourist. I'm actually not. I lived in this county my entire life. So here it is, and it is actually like a compass, like shaped, which is kind of cool, I guess. We don't have like a whole lot down here, and we've really been fighting shore erosion as well. Like, it's been so bad in this area. We've had whole houses fall into the lake, which is rough, man. Like, it's really rough, especially when it's like you grew up around there. It's sad. Like, I never even went to this beach much growing up. We weren't strong swimmers, and we couldn't afford the parking. So we went to like smaller lakes because we have plenty of small lakes. Oh my goodness. This is like the most walking I've done in like months. Anything to show a little view of my town. Not my town. My main touristy Waterside town that I grew up around. I walked around a decent amount of time, like, as a kid, not as a kid, but like late teens, early 20s. We're getting into sand. I didn't so much walk down this way though. I liked walking around the downtown area, around all the stores and things. See the playground? That's where you pay for parking. Man. This is rough, man. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I didn't know that the beach had like a little hot dog and hamburger place. But they do. It's closed at the moment because of course it's closed. It's out of season and blah blah blah. Actually, it might be closed. Again, I don't come down here enough to actually know about this stuff. But there's a little hot dog and burger shack. At this close range, I'm gonna not put the playground in my view because it's not my place to put other people's kids online. So we have the little hot dog and hamburger place. I honestly don't remember what these are. It's been so long. I'm walking towards the pier now. I know, but you never actually went to the beach. I know. I don't think I can walk and see it. See, I wish I was like those people that could like do stuff super quick. Like, oh, here's this. By the way, now here's this. But I'm not one of those people. Also, I don't pause my videos enough. Oh my goodness, it looks like there was a wedding. Congratulations! You can tell she was just having photos done. What's my thing? There we are. Oh my goodness, now my glasses are fogging up. Man, I forgot how long of a walk it is from Broad Street to the pier. By the way, there are so many good places for like weddings and stuff here. So it almost doesn't surprise me that I saw a bride. So we're getting into like another little playground area before I get too close. See it? It's like super old looking. Oh, puppies. Kids screaming. Man, this really is a long walk. Fancy apartment building. More public bathrooms. And we're almost at the pier. We've got like maybe 50 to 60 yards left. And my phone is dying. Because of course it is. And I'm out of breath. Because of course I am. Hey, that looks like Coast Guard almost. Another public bathroom. And hey, there's a boat over there. We also have this little amphitheater type situation thing going on right here. And they do have like concerts and stuff there from time to time. It's rare, but I think it used to be that there was one every year. I mean, like almost every week, every year in the summer. Sculpture. The lake is high today, I can tell you that much. So, we're officially on the pier. So, the terrible thing about this pier is that there's actually been multiple people who have died because of this pier. Because, like, Michigan is actually very, very unforgiving. There's so many rip currents and stuff like that. Look at that, though. It's so beautiful. The water is, too. Like, looking down on it, on the sides. So there is a lighthouse up here. Well, there's technically like two, but it is what it is. I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna walk down a little further. So here's one thing I was gonna show you. So I mentioned that it's caused lives, and I'm not kidding about that. The top person, I actually graduated with her little brother, and she graduated with one of my sisters, and we actually got calls for her all the time because their names are so similar, and it's sad. It's sad that she's not here anymore. The sun is like half set and it's beautiful. Okay, pausing again. Okay, sorry guys, I just have to get some of this beautiful lake air. So it's so beautiful, especially that sun. Oh my goodness. I mean, absolutely beautiful. And you might see here that there is another part of the pier that doesn't have railing, so that kind of gets more like off limits when the weather's bad. But then there's also another pier right across this channel. That is actually a common spot for kids to take their senior pictures. Actually, it's where I took my senior pictures when I was a senior in high school. But it's that pier over there, a lot of times posing on the metal stuff here because it's like super tall. And there are the lighthouses. So I'm actually gonna take a walk down here and I'll show you the end of the pier. Wow, there's like no one actually around me. Figured I'd show. You can actually see there's water standing on this, and you can see how close the water is actually to this edge, which is why it's so dangerous. Because imagine when there's actually a storm going on, or even like sometimes a light rain will make the lake go nuts. I almost feel like I have to run, but I can't run because my phone's gonna die. Alright, one moment. Okay, I know my phone's gonna die any second, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to do one more look around. Again, so beautiful. And you can see the lighthouses a little better. We're still a little bit far from there. It's a long pier. Long pier. There ain't no taking a long walk off this pier. Alright, so if I actually went on the lighthouse side, I could kind of walk up part of it, and you can over here too. You might be able to see that there's a thing down at the end. And you can actually get up on that and like kind of look across the lake and stuff. But I'm gonna go so I can take a picture of this because it's just too pretty not to. Bye guys. Thank you for joining me for my lakeside tour. Bye.